Crush your enemy totally. When it comes to business, I look at business as war. And as a marketer, my job for my client, when a client hires me, my job is to annihilate their competitor online. And so I'll spy on their competitors. And this is one thing you can do to annihilate your competitors. You want to spy on your competitors. You want to know what keywords they're using to drive traffic to their website. You want to know how much money they're spending on Google ads. See if you can discover how much money they're spending on Facebook ads, TikTok ads. And you want to use all of that information and whip up a formula that you can use against them. And what I mean by that is every time somebody searches for your competitor's name on Google, you need to be coming up at the top of that list. Every time someone searches for a product or service that you and your competitor offers, you need to be coming up at the top of your list. And what you could do is you can make them run out of money with advertisement. And so let's just imagine this. There's two types of business owners usually. There's the business owner that's like, well, we have word of mouth. And then there's the business owner that understands that they have word of mouth too, but they understand also that they need to do some marketing. So let's imagine a new couple moves into town. They don't know anybody. They need a plumber or a roofer. And they're going to do one or two things. They're going to ask a coworker, or they're going to jump on Google and type in plumber or roofer near me. They're going to see what comes up first. They're going to look at some reviews. They might click on a website or two, and they're going to make their decision based off of what they see. Now, that's good for the people that came up, but it sucks for the person that's on the 10th page of Google. That is probably better than the person that's showing up on the first page of Google. But because that person that's better is showing up on the 10th page of Google and nobody is going to the 10th page of Google, they're not getting as much volume as the person that's not as good as them, but that is showing up on the first page of Google. And so if you are going to acknowledge that the digital world is important, it's also important for you to acknowledge that on all levels. So just relying on word of mouth today is harming your business. It might not be harming you for today. I'm willing to bet that it is, but I also am willing to bet that it's definitely harming your chances of dominating in the future. And so if you understand that we live in a digital world first, gone are the days where people drive to a physical location to see if it's open today or to see if they're still in business. In order to save gas, they're going to jump online, see what they can find before they ever decide to reach out to that establishment. And if you're not showing up, if you're not visible in a world that's primarily digital, you're going to lose. And so understanding that you can target your competitors, even if you are on the 10th page of Google, you can target your competitor's business name. You can target some of the keywords that they're using to rank their website on the first page of Google, so that when people search for those businesses or search for those keywords, your business is starting to be recommended by Google. This is one of the simplest things you could do. And that understanding usually differentiates the small business from the business that's interested in being a tall business. And so it's all about understanding at the end of the day, business is war. And I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about understanding that it's all about strategy and using the intelligence that you gather for your benefit so that your company starts to show up everywhere people are searching for your products and services. That's how you start understanding how you can destroy your enemy completely. It's Robbie Cornelius encouraging you to master yourself and master the web.